You can't hold somebody to that standard if you haven't voiced what you want and what you're needing from that.
Mika.
If you're not communicating expectations, you're waiting for your feelings to be hurt.
Nicole.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want to take the time out to be alone and to get themselves together.
Ivan.
You got to be willing to work through stuff. And from the jump street, y'all done had problems. Maybe you don't need to be working through those.
BS3 Network proudly presents Queen3 and King podcast. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.
And I know that's not the normal intro. I couldn't find it. I'm already messing up straight out the gate, but at least we got the right intro for me. Go on. So, y'all, I'm not king, but these are the queens. We just lost one just that quick. But let me just say, I'm A.J. Jones. I'm sitting in for my brother, King Ivan Doc, as he is. You know, they've been covering the NHL hockey playoffs, and they are in Kansas City getting ready for the NFL draft coming up on Thursday. So I am honored. I am blessed to be the one sitting in for him on Queen3 podcast. So I got my intro. Let me go around the horn real quick. Lily, you first.
Hey, y'all. Happy Tuesday. We're back at it again. Like he said, our king is doing BS3 work in these streets. So we're so happy to have AJ here with us today.
Thank you. And Mika, what's up?
Good evening, everybody. He's not my king. He may be Alicia's. He may be Alicia's child.
You better give your brother more love than that. You know.
No, but this is the thing. She talk a lot of noise when he ain't here.
Right. But let some look like it's going to happen to him.
Yes, sir.
I already know. It's always
AKA check that Calvin Watkins interview just for reference.
Yeah, because I was the first one. I said, "Excuse me, I'm coming in."
I already know how it goes. I'm the baby brother. I got a bunch of sisters, and believe me, I know they love me. So, without further ado, let's get the third queen of Queen3. Nikki.
Hello, everybody. I lost y'all for a minute.
You know, my heart sank when you disappeared. I was like, oh, Lord, here we go. I done messed up the intro. Nikki, y'all. Nikki won't act right. And Lily not my only friend right now. So we're going to get through this one.
Yes, we will.
Because we got a show for them tonight. We got a show for them tonight. Listen, it's about to get warm out here. And, you know, when it gets warm, folks start losing a little clothing. You know, stuff gets small around the top, around the bottom. You know, we get two-piece, we get midriff, we get all that. And it makes one wonder about this phrase that used to be out there called hoe season. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Oh, my God.
I know y'all don't know nothing about it, but
hot girl summer.
I don't know a thing about that.
I know you don't, nigga. If ain't nobody on the show don't know, I know you don't. I know that.
I don't.
And you know what? That's right when Mika started drinking a drink. Like, I ain't gonna let me just swallow this water real quick.
See, you don't know.
She ain't been saved all her life.
You know what? When you just do the head, you don't got to say that. You said something right there. Anyway, let's get to this. Let's start off like this. When you hear the phrase hoe season, Lily, what do you think? What comes to mind when you hear that phrase hoe season?
We outside. That's what I think about. I think about just being in them streets, living your best single life. And that's the only way I can say it. You living your best single life, hopefully safely, but you know, you out just living your best single life.
Okay, so let me just
usually in your younger years, but often you see some old hoes out here too.
So. Oh, it's the old.
It's some old ones out here.
We flying now, y'all. We ain't no seat belts. Ain't no put your seat back. We flying now. She said there's some old holes out here.
Yeah.
We all know one or two.
I know more than that.
Okay, real quick. We got to give love to the king as he's preparing for the draft. Nikki, don't get upset, but here's what he had to say.
Yee.
Oh, baby. RJ by the lake. All them Bachman Lake.
Oh my.
She co-signed him. I was expecting her to end herself.
They was after Coco.
Oh.
Oh, well, look, let me switch the atmosphere real quick. Keisha said, hey, gorgeous people.
Hey, Keisha.
Hey.
Wow, I was expecting a whole different response than what we got. Oh, hold on. Let me sip my cup real quick.
I mean,
woo.
Ain't been saved all my life.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
And she had a strong flashback. Mika, when you hear host season, what do you think?
I'm gonna say I'm with Alicia. It's usually in your younger years, and it's a season. The season can be a month, a year, 5 years. I know people who've been in it for 10.
10.
So your
Just
season
stop 10 years.
I can't tell you how long your season is gonna last.
Oh my God.
That's between you and God.
You and the Lord. But that's when you just out here having a good time, male or female, with whoever you're choosing to have that good time with, and it's usually more than one person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Throughout.
Got your starting lineup.
Got your lineup.
A whole starting lineup with some reserves, or do we just go with the starters?
With some reserves.
Yeah.
You
gotta have some on the bench.
You gotta have somebody on the bench. Nikki, I'm scared to go to you, but let me come to you. When you hear host season, what do you think?
I think about that song, You Know I'm a Hoe.
Oh,
Beanie, old school. Because I'm a hoe.
That's what I think about. Because that's what,
How do you know? Because I told you so.
Yeah.
That's what I think about.
Okay.
My God, today.
Okay.
Yes. Kids, don't do this at home.
Don't do this.
Something safe to do.
Hold on. I hate to do this. Got to get CJ in here. CJ, pray, bro. Pray. Get some oil slinging on your computer.
Come on, CJ. Come on in the room. I know you're going to add to this conversation.
Uh-huh.
He just coming in. I don't think he know what he walked into.
Come on in the room.
Yeah. Let me do this real quick. Let me go to I'm a nerd. I looked it up. And host season, according to definition.com, it says it's a summer or a time when it's sociably acceptable to be a hoe. Watch this. If a person tries to start a relationship during this time, they will most likely be turned down.
Right.
Oh, yes, indeed.
The Urban Dictionary says specifically a hoe, man or woman,
yes,
whose only love interest is for a season, a temporary lover.
Mm-hmm.
And it says that the seasons could be months or longer.
Yes. Mika said 10 years, didn't she?
I heard her, but
10 years is too long for some of these people.
Sheesh.
All right, so
I know some people that's been in that whole season for a good 10.
You know something still in it?
I mean, knee deep.
Okay, hold on, help me, y'all, because
literally,
I'm gonna act like I don't know what y'all talking about just for the sake of the discussion. Let me lay my stuff back.
Yes, indeed.
Know what you're talking about. So, do me a favor. First of all, let's define. We define season. We've talked about hoes, even old hoes. But what is a hoe? I mean, what constitutes a hoe?
I like that question.
That is a great question because I often think that women get stuck with being a hoe while men are doing the same hoe activities.
That part.
It's a double
I mean, it is a double standard all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. And that's why I wanted to get a definition out there, because I think the women historically get a bad rap about what men have been patted on the back.
Oh, dapping them up.
Applauded, you know, with their boys and with some of the girls, like, oh, you still out there running them. But let a sister do it, and they get a derogatory connotation of the word hoe.
Very true.
Yep.
Wait a minute. We got an anonymous Facebook user that said this.
I retired, but had to go back to it.
Oh,
please reveal yourself. Let me try to figure out who this is.
I gotta fix my mouth because I wasn't ready for that. Why did you have to go back to it?
Say, why'd you turn back?
Something had to happen in her life, his or her life.
See, there again. See, I think.
Please get CJ comment.
I'm gonna get CJ's comment, but I think that we just kind of think her, but it could be a him.
Yeah, that's what I said. Him or her.
Right.
Tell us about it.
All right, here's what CJ said.
He don't put dates, okay?
CJ, I'm scared you got dates, bro. I'm scared.
Yeah.
You got
May 25th through August 29th.
And he had him on his calendar.
He did it through. He said Memorial Day through Labor Day is what
he is.
See. And real quick, I hate to pop this news on y'all, but bang.
Yeah. All right, Teaser.
Do
we need to pray for Weeda real quick? Do we need to?
Oh, wait, ain't Weeda teaser or pleaser?
She was teaser.
Okay.
And
Linda was pleaser.
Yeah.
CJ calling folks out. That's auntie, y'all. That's auntie. All right. So hold on. Wait a minute. Let's get this on. I don't know why my name is not showing up.
No, you might be on a different
device. Access again to StreamYard. Sometimes it kind of times out, and you have to redo the permissions for them to post your name.
Oh, okay. So we did that. That's the fix. I'm just proud that she's willing to state her truth and her name. She's like, look, I retired.
Be proud of it.
But I'm like Big George Foreman. I had to come out of retirement because I needed to take care of a few things.
See?
I mean, she living in her truth.
Amen.
Man,
ain't no reason to hide it.
Can't be mad about that. Okay, so we've defined, like CJ, we defined the season. We define what it is. Let's get into, is it necessary? Let's kind of feed off what we were talking about.
That's another good question.
Is it necessary for you to sometimes have a whole season? I'm going to start with Nikki.
Yeah, brother, it's necessary. Period.
God, dog.
Period.com. It's necessary.
Oh my God.
Really and truly, it is. Think about it. When you're in a relationship with somebody, and then you've been in a relationship for a long time, and then your man or your woman starts doing things that you know that they're doing, but yet they lie to you about what they're doing, and you decide that, okay, this is not going to work for me. So you take your time and you go do what you want to do. Period. It ain't no law against it.
Look,
See? Yes. Period.com.
I know you.
I'm trying to be real quiet because there's something about catching someone in the middle of a situation like that. He did what? Girl, I can't believe he did you like. You say what? You want to do what now? Hold on, baby. You want to? Yeah. I'm just trying to help. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I'm just trying to help.
Yeah.
Mika, why you smiling? Nika, she smiles. She rubbing her hands.
Ain't no shame in it.
So Nikki says yes because sometimes folks ain't doing what they are supposed to do, and it opens the door for you to do what you want to do. Mika, is it necessary?
No. I never had one.
Well, because everybody don't have one.
Yeah,
everybody don't have one, but I did.
I don't think it's necessary. I don't think any, but I also don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Right.
When I was the years that I could have had, I would have thought whole season was necessary. I was in a real relationship, so I didn't. Yeah. And after a certain age, I think whole season expires to me.
You don't want to be an old hoe.
You don't want to be an old hoe.
Sometimes you get in situations you have to be old.
You have to be though.
Oh,
That's the word that keeps catching me when you say you have to be. Like, why do you have to be an old hoe sometimes?
Sometimes you got to. It'll make you feel better sometimes.
See, like I said, I just didn't do it, but I ain't mad at the people who did. I'm not mad at the people who did. I actually enjoy hearing stories. I'm like, girl, and I have asked a couple of my listeners, did I miss out on my whole season? Because I'm still concerned. I'm barely still in my 30s, so I can still.
Yeah, you can still go out there.
you ain't old, sis.
I'll tell you what I heard.
You want me to figure out with me?
I'll tell you what I heard. Now, this is not what I'm saying to you. I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I heard that you would not get kicked out of bed for eating crackers. Now you figure that out for yourself. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You gonna be all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Be all right.
You gonna be all right.
Come on here. You ain't got to be good at math. You ain't got to be good at science. None of that. You're gonna be all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Lee, is it a must?
I don't think it's a must. I think it's really. I kind of feel like to each its own. I don't feel any way about people that live out their whole season. I just don't think that I ever was in that. I never really just had my season like that. But I didn't feel like it was necessary either. Now, don't get me wrong. When I was dating who I wanted to date, but I wasn't hoeing around. You know, I think there's a difference between like just busting it open, you know, with this dude.
You don't always have to during whole season. You don't always have to bust it open, baby.
No, but that's really
that's what it means.
That's really what it is when people talk about being a hoe.
With everybody though.
Yeah, but I don't feel like it's just necessary. It wasn't necessary for me. It might be necessary for the next person, and I think some people do it because of even I've seen friends. I wouldn't say they're friends, but people that I maybe went to school with that had their whole season because they were so sheltered growing up. They felt like, oh, I got to get out there. I got to live now. And it didn't always work out in their favor. So I don't think it's always necessary.
Okay. I want to put up a comment from CJ. CJ in this thing. You hear me? CJ in this thing. He said, all caps to start LMAO. But me personally, I don't know if I want to call it whole season, but I do believe there should be a time for us to make dumb decisions every now and then.
I believe in that.
Mm-hmm.
I get you.
You definitely need a learning period for sure.
Let me do this. Let me kind of take it to another level. So I feel like we've given the phrase whole season a bad, it's got a negative connotation.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me put it in y'all. So if you are a busy businesswoman and you don't have time for long-term clingy relationships, you're not fully committed to anybody, what's wrong with you having multiple partners that you do whatever with? I'm with Nikki. You don't always have to be sleeping with them.
Right.
But you might date multiple different people for multiple different reasons. What's wrong with that? And why is that a negative thing if you want to call that a hoe? Because a girlfriend might say, oh, girl, you a hoe. Who you with now? And that don't mean you're sleeping with them. You just got your own agenda and you doing your own thing.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But I think the thing is, you also have to know who you're dealing with and have to let people know what you out there doing. You know what I'm saying? I think where it gets tricky is when you're doing all of this stuff, but you're letting one person think that it may be more than what it is with them. But if you got your starting lineup, let me know I'm part of that starting lineup. And then that's my decision to make if I want to partake in that. You know what I mean? That's why I think we kind of we muddy the waters a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it becomes whole season when we start sleeping with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
For you, the sleeping with is when you cross into
the whole season.
Yeah. Right. But you can date. If I want to go out and date 5 dudes right now and I'm not sleeping with any, that doesn't make me a hoe. That just means I'm dating till I settle down with one of them. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong. Viewers tell me if I'm wrong, but like if you're dating, that doesn't make you a hoe. When you start to, string them along, sleeping with everybody, then we cross those hoe waters.
Okay.
You single until somebody
put a ring on
fully pursues you and puts a ring on it. You're single until then. So if you decide that you want to go date 10 people,
right,
that's your business.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nikki, anything else you want to add to that?
No, I don't want to add. I don't have anything else to add.
Let me get Weeda's comment on. She said,
"Oh my God,
I wouldn't be a hoe with a broke blank man."
See,
oh my God,
that's our auntie.
She like Delarice in Harlem Nights. She said, "I'm an honest hoe, and all my hoes is honest too."
Go ahead, auntie.
So hoe responsibly.
Right. Truly, Lee, you got to let them know your star player injured right now.
I'm telling you.
And I called you up for the G League, dog. You ain't here for long.
Yeah, you got to let them know. Look.
Okay.
You ain't the only one.
All right. Let me go back to taking this up a little higher, because Mika, you said something that spurred a thought. Have y'all seen the TV series Riches?
No,
I haven't seen that.
If you get a chance, check it out, because it's about a sister that takes over her dad's company over in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've heard about this.
And she's balling in America, and she's she's the CEO of a major company in Europe. So she goes to Tinder, and she uses a fake name. She gets her business taken care of. She gets them out of the house, and then she goes on about her real business.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No.
She may be kind of in her whole season.
Yes. She's
if she's going out with the intention of hooking up and that's it.
Maybe she just wants. Maybe she's not really hooking up with everybody, like sleeping with everybody. Maybe she just wants.
He just said that was.
Okay, why didn't hear that part?
She gets her needs met, and then she goes back to her business.
Well,
it's no attachment. It's no
whole season. She in her whole season, and that's okay.
Listen, some people, when they can go and be out there on their whole season, and they can do anybody they want to do, and it won't phase them. They don't get attached to people easily. Some people can't do that because some of these women they are like, oh, he my man now. No, maybe she's just a mature enough woman that she can do it like that.
But she's a mature. She could be mature and she can separate, but she's also in her whole season. That's okay.
Yeah. But and it's one of those things too. What you going to Tinder for? Like, let's be for real. Tinder has become it's a hookup site.
I understand a lot but still, that don't necessarily mean that she is getting attached to them. She's not getting attached.
She's just getting her business taken care of and moving on.
If men do it, why women can't do it?
And they are in the whole season if they're doing it too.
Yeah, but still, but sometimes people think that women can't do things like that, but men can.
Oh, that's very true. But
all right, let me get this one more. I got one more. And I'm gonna kind of pull the pin out. I'm gonna throw this grenade.
Oh man!
If she was just masturbating herself with a toy or her hand or whatever, would she be a hoe still?
No.
I mean, but I'm talking about excessively. I'm talking about every day.
I think she would just have an addiction to porn or something.
Yeah.
And she don't have to turn on no porn. She just needs to hook up, and then she gets back into her busy life.
Well, that's just her. That's just her pleasing herself, because some women aren't strong enough to be a hoe, like to really be in your whole season, and that's real. Like, some people don't know how to navigate that. So
somebody get CJ. Somebody check CJ. Get your mans. Tonight. CJ going LeBron James on us tonight. He said, "Nah, she just freaky ass hell, man."
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. Let me make sure I got my head sweating. Yeah, I got my head sweating. What makes her a hoe or them a hoe is if there is intercourse with multiple different people.
That's what whole season is really defined
That's
as.
what it's about.
Yeah.
So if I or a woman goes running home to some type of electronic stimulation, that doesn't make us a hoe. Even if we like, I can't talk to you right now, mama, I'm doing something. You tell your kids, here go $20, y'all go to the stove. I got stuff to do. That does not make me a hoe.
That mama, what y'all doing? What you over there doing?
And in the background, she is.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What Auntie say?
What the hell, family? What did I
just come into? That gotta be somebody else.
Please tell all y'all family, I'm sorry. I know you got pastors in the family. I'm sorry. But no discussion. People need to know these things.
Welcome. We coming in here talking about whole season. Join in.
Join in. Please join in. Okay.
Especially if you're a hoe.
If a woman or man just likes sex a lot, does that make them a hoe practically?
So if
are they doing it with multiple people at one time, or are they doing it with one person a whole bunch of times?
Yeah, it's layers to that.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing it with different people, that's what people define as hoes every day.
That's your definition
man
of
or woman. Man or woman.
Right?
And I'll call a dude a hoe real quick because yeah, he's a hoe.
I can hear what you said, Mika.
No, but isn't that our classic definition of a hoe? Like somebody who does it with multiple people, and in a small amount of time or at the same time.
Because even if you think about it, I know even just being in college, being college age, and people be like, "Oh yeah, she a tall, she a hoe."
Yes,
because everybody did something with her sexually
on campus.
So that's just how it's always been.
So are we taking other people's definition of who or what a hoe is, or are we in 2023 we still hold the definition of hoe and season being multiple different people sexually for a consecutive period of time?
Yes, I think so. Be it good or bad. Like I don't think it's a bad thing, but that is what hoe season is. That's how we derive the term. I'm in my hoe season. Oh, it's about to be a hot girl hoe season. Like, yeah, that's what they're doing.
And I want people to know we like Alicia said, it's not good or bad. Like that is your business. Enjoy the stories. Actually, keep telling me the stories of your hoe season because I like them. But
I'm living vicariously through you.
I'm living through you. But I'm just telling you now. If I am with some dude the night before and I go to a restaurant with my girls and I see him out with another chick and I'm in my whole season and I can't say anything, my feelings gonna be a little hurt. I can't do that.
Fair enough.
But
I think you just tapped into something real good. You have determined that you cannot do the whole season or anything. Anything with hoe on, you can't do it.
She's stingy with her men's.
I see.
I
see. Your food, your money, and your men, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Nikki, what were you gonna say? I cut you off.
No, I was just thinking that, like I said earlier, some women cannot be with a person of the opposite sex and do their little hoe season without getting attached. But some people can. The man can do it sometimes. Some men can do it. Some men can't. The woman can do it. So it's just different. It's just different for everybody. Some people don't get attached.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So they just don't get attached to that person. They can just do it and not. It won't affect them if they don't do it.
You gotta be strong. You gotta be ready to see it all. If you if you know I'm about to go in my whole season, you better be ready for what comes with it.
You better be ready not to hear from him or her.
And I think that it may be a difference between generations too.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Okay, I was asked to play a commercial down at the bottom of the hour, which we are coming up on.
Okay,
I didn't see the commercial, but you know me, I'm gonna do something. So we will be right back right after this on Queen 3 and King. And I'm glad King Doc and BS3 getting it in. They covering the NHL playoffs and getting ready for the NFL draft up in Kansas City.
Yeah.
BS3 making some money moves, y'all. We'll be right back.
All right.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
All right, y'all. We are the BS3 Network. This is Queen3 and King podcast. I am not King Doc. I'm A.J. Jones. I'm filling in for him while he is taking care of some BS3 business, and I am blessed to be with the Queens.
Yeah.
Lily, Mika, and Nikki. So, all right, let's see. Did I miss some stuff? Yeah, I did. All right, here we go. Let's put this one on. Who that, y'all?
I don't know. Who is this? It said,
I
hey,
don't know.
cousins, I really enjoy y'all topics when a man is called a hoe, it's a compliment. When a woman is called a hoe, it's an insult, but they're both doing the same thing. Very true.
That's a valid point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a valid point. And that's what I really kind of want to get out tonight.
Yeah.
That, you know, when men have a whole season, some kind of way it's applauded. It's like, dang, dog, you did your thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when a woman does it, it's almost like a badge of shame. Girl, when you gonna grow up? When you gonna grow out of that?
Mm-hmm.
All that. And it affects me because 95% of my friends are women.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of them that get bad raps. I mean, they got hearts pure as gold. But like Nikki said earlier, they might have been treated bad and they just, you know, hey, I'm going to do my thing like men do their thing.
And ain't nothing wrong with it, sis.
And it's not. I don't understand the negativity surrounding it. So let's see. Let's get this other one in. Women get labeled as hoes anyway, even if she only just dating more than one man. That's
true.
That's true too.
That's true.
Okay, so Everett Jackson wrote.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hey, Pumpkin.
Hey.
All right, who's this one right here?
It's him too.
Okay.
That's him. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I see it. I mean, you know what? And again, men, if we find out that she's sleeping with one other person, she done killed our mama.
Yeah.
Our mama fat, she done slapped our kids, she done kicked our dog. You know, but then we do it, and it's like, baby, it didn't mean nothing. It just happened.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah.
It mean nothing. Them hoes don't mean nothing to me.
But men can actually do that for real. Men can actually say she don't mean anything and she did not. Yeah. But sometimes as women, we always say it's harder to. Now I ain't gonna lie, not anybody in their whole season, but somebody who's not in their whole season, it's harder to sleep with them. But with men, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say? Like men can go here and do it, but you gotta connect with women emotionally first. You get them emotionally, you can bring them back to the house and get it in.
But I've even talked to men, even like just had conversations with guys, and the same rings true for cheating. Like they said, I've cheated on my girl before, but if she cheated on me, oh, she gotta go. I'm like, how does that work? How does that work? Because You did the same thing, but oh, she ain't supposed to cheat. What you mean she ain't supposed to cheat? Neither are you. So it's just double standards with all of that relationship
That's
stuff
it
with
right
men
there.
and women.
That's it right there. And Lily, the reason why I said for you to get it out is because you on to something. You are on to something that men try to justify by saying it doesn't mean anything. And for most women, not all, because I know some sisters that, baby, you kill my dog, I'll kill your cat. Cat, everybody that got a cat ain't got no cat no more.
Yeah.
But for women, there's that emotional attachment. Men, there's that visual attachment. That's that sexual attachment, and that's all it is. I look at that and I feel like I can tear that up, and then we do it, and then we come home and act like we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
A woman in her mind, she's like, "Oh, I got this man's smell on me. I can't believe I did this," and it's all emotional. She's all caught up in it. But both of them are equally as bad.
Yeah.
And on last week, I actually was listening to the Steve Harvey show. I think it was last week. And you know how he gets those letters that come in?
Strawberry letter.
Yes. And one of the guys on there had his wife had cheated on him. And he found out about it. And she told him that he can get a hall pass. And he said that he didn't think that he could do it because he said that when he told her, when she told him that, he was like, no, I don't need to, and all that kind of stuff. But then later on, he met a woman and he wanted to see, he was thinking about trying to ask for that hall pass.
Yeah.
But
had the hall pass expired?
I think he let it expire.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's what he did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me get this user on. This user
ain't
said,
no hall passes.
I ain't even started my whole season. I ain't ready. Okay, who's that? Is that Everett?
Who ain't ready for that whole season?
If you ain't ready, don't do it. Trust me.
I'm telling you.
Not ready.
You
it
better
ain't
not.
for the heart. You get out there and get caught up.
Especially in today's dating scene. Ooh.
Now you here's the next question. Is the whole season from 10 years ago the same whole season?
I'm telling you.
No.
Right now, because it's
different.
Because nowadays, I think you could really get hurt.
I ain't lying. That was gonna be my thing. Too many people play too many games, and it's dangerous now. Like to be doing that. Like, nope.
Yep.
Nope. Ain't the same.
What makes it more dangerous now? I mean, we had AIDS and syphilis and gonorrhea and all that back then.
All of that.
What makes it more dangerous now?
Social media.
Yeah.
Loyalty is different.
Right.
Yeah. And it's just like people, this generation is, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't at all.
It's like they savage. Like they will, you sleep with them, you sleep with all these different people, they will kill you. Like it's different now. You can't play that game now. It's completely different.
I saw they're doing a TV remake of Fatal Attraction.
Oh, I saw that.
And that chilled me because I always said if Fatal Attraction was a black dude, the movie would be 5 minutes long. And as long as she put that rabbit in that pot,
you ain't lying.
He gonna choke her. I'm sorry. I know we shouldn't say that, but he gonna and let her go real fast. She ain't gonna run up on that rabbit no more. And took his kid to the park. No. You're doing too much now. But so I think that's kind of a reminder that folks are really crazy out here.
For real.
Times have changed.
Let me put this one up because somebody said I told my cheating husbands with an S.
Dang.
She said I would get carried away. Don't get me started. They did not know what to do. We doesn't sound like somebody.
Ain't we the place? No game.
She's popped up as a friend request for me, like a friend suggestion, and I go right past it because I'm like, I've seen some of her comments, like, "Wait, are we good?" But I want to mess with you, like accidentally.
Go on and friend my auntie.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Shantae says she ain't ready.
Oh,
hey, cousin.
But I think they can kind of male and female. Yeah.
Okay, one more, and then I'm gonna get us off. Okay.
It should be a link.
It should be on the post itself. Let me see if BS3 has it.
Okay, because I don't know how to do it.
If they have it, we can add it to the comments.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
But I think you brought up a good point too, AJ. I think the dating scene is sending a lot of people into their whole season. If that makes sense.
Right.
Like you're not finding anybody. I'm not. But people don't want to be alone, so I'd rather be out here doing my thing with some of anybody, just so I'm not alone. Or maybe somebody will find me within my whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. What? Say it again. It slipped past me. Say it again.
Maybe
somebody said it right.
Maybe somebody will find me within my whole season
and make me want to hold down.
Let me.
If not, oh well.
Oh well.
let me be your big brother. Make you punch me dead in my back. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen, partner. Don't even try that. Don't try that.
I've seen people in their whole season settle down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comment.
What happened?
All right, and this is for men and women. Why do we go through these? Put ourselves through. Ain't nobody making us go through a whole season. Put ourselves through a whole season. Have all these body counts, and then we finally find somebody and ready to settle down, and we got to explain. Well, I had a few whole seasons. Why not? If you're not about that life, why not avoid the whole season and come as best you can to the person that you really want to spend the rest of your life with?
Do you have to explain your whole seasons? And I'm just throwing it out there as a question.
Well, let me boomerang it. You married? Did you have to explain your body count?
I did.
I never had to go into body count, but because I just didn't. I wasn't carrying bodies like that though. Like,
see, again, your story is one thing when you carrying bodies like that, and somebody asks you about your body count, and you start sweating around your forehead. It's another thing when you ain't got but a body, and you like proud to tell your body count.
It wasn't much to even be like, "Hey, I got this," because it was probably like, "Girl, bye." Like. So I didn't even have a body count to even.
So we're gonna exclude you from this part of it.
Yeah.
And you too, Mika, because you
nothing exciting.
Mika, you looking like you ain't got no body count. So Nikki, did you have to explain your body count?
No, sir, I did not.
Because you decided you weren't going to.
Exactly.
Okay. But the question was, if why go into that and then bring that into the to the one more thing you got to explain coming into the relationship that you finally want. Like, why do we do that to ourselves?
I don't think people think about the consequences when they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you go into your whole season, you are in a different mindset. Like I'm about to do me. I don't care. This is what it's going to be. But you don't think, while I'm out here hoeing, I'm gonna find my person.
Wait, read that real quick.
Your numbers go down.
Your numbers go down to
LOL.
After 10 years, the numbers automatically become zero. They reset and
they start over again.
They start
hilarious.
I think you're right. I think that you are right when you say that we're not thinking about that at that time.
And
go ahead.
Your whole season is carefree. You're not thinking about having a husband 2 or 3 years from now. I'm doing me right now. I'm satisfying my needs. It's about self during that season.
And why does he need to know, your husband or your significant other? Why do they need to know that you had a whole season?
So here's the thing about that. If they want to know, they want to know. There's not really a why to it. I mean, if that person can't ask you anything.
Well, mine asked me nothing.
Well, again, thank goodness, because I already know what he was going to get. Why you want to know?
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
You just going to hurt your feelings. Go eat your food. But again, if that significant person can't ask those questions and get an honest answer, and y'all, because it's only fair to let a person know what they're getting into.
Yeah, if they ask, but if they don't ask,
Okay.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
No face, no case.
See?
That's so crazy. I'm scared of all three of y'all right now. Right now, I'm scared from that one all the way over to the other. Alicia wanted to be married and have 6 kids. She got married.
Oh my God.
You're telling all your business, baby.
I did want 6 kids, but
she reading all your government mail right now.
She sure is.
All right, so are whole seasons worth it? Are they worth it?
I mean, if you're trying to accomplish something, I don't.
It depends on the person and what they're trying to accomplish.
Some people are not necessarily trying to accomplish anything during their whole season. I don't think so. A lot of them just don't want to commit to any relationships.
C'est la vie. YOLO.
Yeah.
Okay.
True. I can agree with that. I think some people just I'm gonna be in my whole season. Some of them like people say I'm in my bag in this season. Some people just want to be out and do that, and that's fine.
And some people gonna be in their whole season all their life.
Oh my God, today.
All right.
Somebody said depends on why they're doing it. Yeah. That's true too.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's true too.
Y'all don't think I be making stuff up, man? Because every time I get on here with y'all, I always have a story. But
no, come on with it,
man. Listen, so I'm gonna say it the way it is. My most recent whole season.
Come on, yes,
recent.
I'm just the last whole season. That's what I want to say. The last whole season I had.
Okay.
Clean that up on aisle 7. I walked away with a stalker.
See, that's they different.
See, is this day and time.
They different.
And it's not like they didn't know that they were part of a whole season, but they didn't like after a while being part of a whole season and wanted.
She wasn't built for it.
And wanted the promotion. I'm like, I'm not passing out promotions though. We're not promoting nobody. We just.
You don't do that in whole seasons.
Yeah. And when I tell you stalker, I'm talking about I'm seeing them on my security cameras. I'm seeing them I'm seeing them watchers walk in my house like they got in my house like they had my keys.
Wow.
What?
And walked around my place, and it was so bad. I went to an event way up by Coshada, like way up there. Like I was almost out of the state. And that person was sitting front row of the event before I got there.
know you lying.
Oh, that's serious.
You was almost on Fatal Attraction.
That's why I said part of me was like, if I just go ahead and catch this case, I'm gonna do this time. And I'll be all right when I get out. I'll be all right when I got some, people put some on my books and stuff.
Yeah, we would put some on your book.
Yeah, we would have.
I know we
now
would.
I have to ask, how did you shake her?
You ain't gonna believe me. It's almost like a punk move. I told her mama.
Oh,
I know you lying.
I ain't lied. I told her mama, and I said, "Your daughter." And what's crazy was mama's reaction. Mama didn't defend her daughter. Mama said, "I'm sorry." And I said, "Oh, you."
Mama already knew.
Yeah.
You done did this before.
So. I don't know what Mama said to her and stuff. I'm telling you. Hey man, I had people that I hadn't even really communicated with have notes on their cars.
Oh my God.
My godparents got stalked. I'm telling you, this person was they had a so that chilled out.
So once you told her mama, that did it.
That it chilled out to my knowledge. It chilled out.
Wow.
It was not good. I mean, seriously, my kids got
low key. I've been scared.
Yeah, it was serious. I mean, that's when I became a very strong Second Amendment proponent.
Yeah.
That happened. So when I ask the question, is it worth it? That's where I'm coming from in that space. Is it worth it? What would make it worth it, and what would make it? No, I wish I had never done that. Wait a minute, hold on. What does that say?
You can give hoes Mary D. Oh my.
Okay. Oh, I get it. I'm sorry, I was slow. This one made me
hilarious.
Oh my God.
You was giving golden D. That's
I'm gonna
what they
move on.
said.
I'm not gonna respond to none of that. No comment. Next question.
Wow.
Okay, a guy asked me how many guys I had been with. I told him that I would make a list when I get a chance and text it to him. I was joking and got a big laugh from his reaction. We just
hilarious.
That's our auntie.
Oh, she's in New
she
Orleans.
said she in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of my favorite cities.
I'm gonna be coming your way real soon. I'll be coming your way real soon. I'm heading to New Orleans, or Louisiana, or near New Orleans. All right. So anyway.
So do you think your last whole season was worth it after that stalker?
No, Hades, no. Hades, no. No.
She probably stalking somebody else right now.
Yeah.
And the sad part about it is knowing her mother, knowing her family. I hope she's not, because she ain't a bad person. It's not okay. It ain't all.
Yeah.
I really want it to be okay, but it taught me a thing or two. It taught me.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So responsibly.
Man. Or let them know you a Second Amendment hoe. Let them know that. You know.
Yeah.
We in Texas, baby.
Yeah.
I stand my ground in this hoeing.
I'm telling you, best be careful.
Is there an age limit on hoeing? I know we already talked about that a little bit. Is there an age limit?
No.
No.
You say that as in no, because you know people in that age, but is it okay to be a hoe past a certain age?
If you can be a hoe at 18, you can be a hoe at 63.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm sure some out there, some in their 70s are still doing it.
All right.
I think it's something in you. Alicia don't think you should be hoeing that old.
No, sit down somewhere.
Girl, they gotta live life too.
No, you should have. Your whole season expired.
They gotta live their life.
When does whole season expire? To you, what's a good age?
You asking me?
I don't.
Alicia.
There's levels to being a hoe. Let me say that. There's levels to being a hoe.
Yes.
Now you can be dating people. I'm not saying you can't be dating different people, but I don't want my grandma out hoeing. Okay.
Girl, that might make grandma.
Why grandma can't live her best life?
I don't.
Why?
Why? My grandma out hoeing.
Why?
Because go sit down.
Listen, I know some people that's still out here doing it.
Baby, listen to me.
If Mama asked us if she can tell us that she was gonna do that,
sit down.
What would y'all say? I would tell her, go for it, sis.
Sit down, Will.
Sit down.
Go for it.
Oh my God.
You ain't got but one life to live.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna tell her, you get you a couple dudes and sit on down. You ain't gotta be out home.
Get your couple, do dinner back.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I said there's levels. You can get you a couple and sit on down. You ain't gotta have no starting lineup in G League. Like,
no. I gotta check you. Because earlier when we first got started, you gotta have a starters, you gotta have your bench, you gotta go G League.
That's when you are not a grandmother.
Why?
But she gotta live her life too.
You do, but get a couple.
I'm a grandmother now. If I wasn't married, I would live my life to the fullest.
Can you imagine if you are out hoeing as a grandmother? I'm just gonna paint this picture for you. You're out hoeing and you see yo dude that you think that y'all kicking it with another hoe and they get to fighting.
Take them teeth out, take that wig off. Put them dukes up, fucking your pinkies, and handle your
don't need knee replacements, hip replacements. Go sit down.
Not a lot of people that are older don't have those kind of issues with knee replacements and all those other things. Right. Some of them can still be out there doing the calypso and all that other stuff.
They can.
Okay.
But I'm just painting the picture that I see.
So hold on though, but we reverted back to where we started from. Why we keep saying grandma? What if it was grandpa?
Yeah, grandpa too.
You know, and both of them.
Yeah,
Both
Sit
of them.
down.
and our
Sit
grandpa,
down.
he did, mama, daddy,
Oh,
he lived his life to the fullest.
he did.
To the fullest. So why
Hey,
we
what's
can't?
that?
See,
Why the
and I
ladies
think sit down and highlight that. Thank you.
Exactly.
Allegedly.
Because
Yeah,
what are they doing?
he probably in heaven
Getting it in.
Because what are they out there doing? They need to be sitting down.
You know
Mr.
what?
Fred over here with
I want you to remember that when
all
your time
these
comes.
women.
I want you to remember that when your time comes. Soon as you become a grandmother, sit yourself down.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna be a fly grandma, but I'm gonna be fly in a way that I ain't out here busting it open in these streets. Come on.
Well, you ain't gonna have to bust it open. You in the streets, and when you
all
become
right. Gonna be having a baby at 78.
Well,
and not even know who the daddy is.
Okay. I got one more question, and then we're gonna do our final remarks. Okay. So, are you a hoe just because of the sex, or are you a hoe if you're getting gifts from multiple different men?
Gift me.
Gift me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your whole demeanor has changed, Mika. Your whole.
Yeah. But my thing is, are you really getting gifts without putting that whole season in there?
They could be. Some people good at their games.
Okay.
Some people got fly mouthpieces, baby. They.
You're right. You're right.
Receiving gifts makes you a hoe.
No, I don't think so.
So
you think receiving
physical?
Gifts?
She said no.
Oh, I was gonna say because I don't think that girl.
No,
I don't think. Same for men. If a number of different women want me to attend this and attend that, and for that they give me money, they give me gifts, they fly me all over the world. Am I a hoe? What am I?
No, you just getting flued out.
You getting flued out.
You just getting flued out.
In whole season.
But my thing is this: so if we kind of turn that around, we'll call that dude a bum. Like if a woman is just gifting him or a sugar mama, we gonna call him a bum. Like let's keep it all the way a buck. They're gonna be like, oh, he bummy. But women do it too.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say. Women do it too, but so why can't the man do it like that?
Exactly. So that's that double standard. It keeps peeking its head.
All right. Well, we have talked at length, and I think that it boils down to a couple of things that you all have said.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for everybody.
Oh no.
But if you're doing it, that's your thing.
Yes.
I think as a consensus, we don't see anything wrong with people living their best life, but just understand the consequences that go with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Lily threw in an age limit. If you grandmama and granddaddy, sit yourself down somewhere.
Please.
I did.
I don't go to that. Me and Nikki are in the girl, daddy, granny, papa.
Look, Mika's supporting it, but she wouldn't even hoe at 25. So she talking about, let her get it, girl. You ain't gonna hoe.
No, I didn't. I thought after I got past 30, I couldn't hoe.
Well, not everybody.
She put a limit on it.
Not
for me.
Yeah. All right, let's do our final remarks. Let's go around the horn. Nikki, we're gonna start with you. Go ahead. What are your final remarks?
My final remarks are: I am not gonna judge anybody from having relations and being a hoe at any age, because whenever I talked about my things that I did, I didn't care about what people thought, and I didn't feel like I was doing anything wrong, and I don't think other people think they're doing something wrong. But in that day and age, it was less consequences for stuff like that than it is today. So today, in these times, I wouldn't recommend anybody doing this whole seasoning thing or whatever. But other than that, but I don't recommend it in this day and age. But if you want to do it, that's on you, and you'll have to deal with the consequences whatever they are, because this day and time, people, they don't play games around this day and age.
Right.
So just be careful if you're going to do that.
Mika.
First, thanks. Shout out to the viewing audience. Thanks for tuning in, guys. AJ, we appreciate you for taking King Doc's place tonight and helping us out.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. We have to hear more stories.
So. No, that's it.
AJ, I'm waiting on us to kick it at my brother's house. Some blackjack night.
All I need is that call, that look.
Because I know it's gonna be funny.
Yes.
Now I'm looking forward to that as well.
We appreciate you. You're just like family. You are family. And as far as the topic, I say live your best life. But also when making those choices, know the consequences that may come along with it, and know that nobody's here to judge. This was just a fun topic. If you want to go and hold a night, hold on. I support it, and call me with the story.
All right, Lily, you close us out.
Again, thank you to AJ. We had a good time with you. We always have a good time. So I don't know why you were even nervous at the start of this, because it just flows every time. So thank you to our viewers and our comments. Y'all keep the conversation going. It is definitely appreciated. Host season, like I said before, if you are going to enter into host season, make sure you are built for that. Because some people say they want a whole season, but cannot handle what comes with it. So hold responsibly. And if you don't, hold well.
I would recommend you not do it in this day and time.
I said hold responsibly. That's everybody gonna do what they want to do.
Responsibly.
All right.
Responsibly.
We got to get ready to wrap it up. Again, I appreciate you all for having me again, especially in the driving seat. I appreciate King Doc, because he told me nobody has ever sat in his seat.
Nobody
on this show. So
I almost cussed.
Give me. I'll punch you dead in your back. One more.
King Dog, I'll still punch you dead in your back.
Listen, he and BS3 out doing big things, covering the NHL playoffs, getting ready for the NFL draft. I'm telling you, if you're not tuned in to BS3, you need to get locked in.
I'm telling you.
Device, download BS3 TV if you don't get one, or go to the website, bs3network.com. That's bs3network.com. You'll thank us later. Y'all, we got to go. I'm going to keep playing this because I don't know. I don't have the outro or the intro, so I'm going to keep playing this.
Do it.
Y'all next Tuesday.
Bye.
Alicia.
You can't hold somebody to that standard if you haven't voiced what you want and what you're needing from that.
Mika.
If you're not communicating expectations, you're waiting for your feelings to be hurt.
Nicole.
A lot of people don't want to take the time out to be alone and to get themselves together.
Ivan.
You got to be willing to work through stuff. And from the jump street y'all done had problems, maybe you don't need to be working through those.
BS3 Network proudly presents Queen3 and King podcast. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.